Previously on Tomb Raider 3.
I don't even have a face, man.
And with that, the adventures continue. Welcome back everyone to the Tomb Raider Marathon. I am Jonathan Wolf, and today we're moving on to Lutz Gate, which is the third level of the London section in Tomb Raider 3. And yes, this right here is probably the most infamous level in all of Tomb Raider 3 because there is this underwater maze that you have to deal with, and there's also a lot of stuff you have to deal around. And yeah, this level is very long, it is very dark, and it's also very freaking difficult. So yeah, we're just gonna try our best to, do this level efficiently. Now, the first thing we're going to do as we start the level is we want to go to the left, and this guy is actually going to lead the way. Now, what's actually really funny you can do is that if you shoot your weapons, check this out. Yeah, apparently by using your guns, these guys are actually going to be hostile towards us, which, yeah, that's actually the first and only time that I've seen this in a Tomb Raider game, where if you shoot at all, yeah, these guys are gonna be aggressive. Maybe, I guess there's a no violence thing in their hideout, but whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna load the game because I wanna have these guys be helpful because, I'm gonna help them, so they might as well just not be a nuisance. Also, I want to try to keep try to have a streak of not dying, so there you go. Alright, but yeah, basically, let's go over here and also hear one of my favorite tracks in this game, which is called Geordie Bob. And yeah, this might be my favorite track in Tomb Raider 3 and in the Tomb Raider franchise. Okay, so as we go over here, we have two directions we can go. We can either go to the left or to the right. Now, if you go to the right, you're going to go into a short path. However, if you want to get a secret, you actually need to go down the left path. Now, in this part, there's actually a very difficult jump you have to make, because as soon as you slide down there, you're gonna activate a spike ceiling that is gonna come raining down on you. And however, a lot of people assume that you have to do this without taking, taking damage. However, there's a very easy way to not take damage. And basically, what you want to do is you want to have Lara's foot maybe aligned with that black bar that's alongside the slope. And then what you want to do, actually I'm going to align myself a little bit more. You want to be right over here-ish. Actually, the position was okay. Yeah, basically you want to have Lara's foot right over here. You want to position Lara here. You don't want to position Lara all the way to the right, because otherwise you will not be able to make this jump. And then what you want to do is, as soon as you get to this point, you want to slide off and then jump at the end and then veer to the right. And as you can see, I managed to go through this area, or through that trap, without taking a single point of damage, which is awesome. Now this button right here, what's going to do is going to open a trapdoor above me, and that's actually a way back. So yeah, we don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to come over here and get a little sneak peek into an area that we're going to be later, because yeah, that area where the boxes and the water is, yeah, we're going to be there eventually, which is pretty awesome. Alright, and now, the next thing we want to do is we want to go over here. And, yeah, we want to drop here to the left. And we just want to walk through the barbed wire. And, yeah, basically, at the very end, we can actually claim the first secret. Now, you can actually shimmy along the ledge. However, I'm pretty sure that if you shimmy along, you actually will get hit by the barbed wire. So yeah, don't do that. Instead, let's just take the simple way and just walk over it. You can just walk over it. Yes, you can actually just walk over it. We're 3 games in and you already discovered that? Like, come on. What is wrong with you? Alright, so in the secret we have some flares and a large med pack. So now we gotta get back. And yeah, going back can be a bit tricky because we gotta do a specific jump. Well, not a specific jump, but we gotta do a special jump. But yeah, basically, we want to jump here, and then we want to just hop And you could grab for safety, but if you just hop from the edge, yeah, you're actually going to make it no problem. Alright, so now we move on to this section. And this part can be very difficult, especially if you want to get all the items, because you have to position Lara so that she doesn't hit her head, and also you manage to do stuff efficiently. And as you can see right here, this is actually where you came from if you took the other path. So there you go. Alright, so now we have this ladder, and I'm gonna do this. Okay, so right here we have this ladder, and I highly recommend you do not light a flare, because you need to do some jumping around from this ladder to actually get some items. Now we actually want to go to the left side, because this will give us access to a secret and a couple of items. Now this first part, what you want to do is you want to position Lara's hands with, you want to get to this red area, and then you want to position Lara with this white line. And once you get to this point, you want to jump and turn, and you can actually grab this ladder, and you can actually climb it to claim the second secret of the level. Now remember, right here we cannot climb up, so what you want to do is you want to let go and grab and pull up immediately. And yeah, basically this will give us access to the second secret of the level. Alright, so now we want to drop a little bit so that we don't bump our head on the ceiling. And then we just jump, turn, and we continue to go up. And now we want to continue going up until we reach a green light, which is right over here to my left. And basically what you want to do is you want to position Lara's feet so that they're actually above the green light. So right over here. And then once you get to this position, you just want to do a backflip. Do not turn, just do a backflip. And you're actually going to land on this platform, which has a save crystal and some shotgun shells. And there you go. And that is all the items in this first area of the level. So now we're going to go back to the right, because up here on the right is actually a ledge we can climb up to. And this will give us access to the next portion of the level. And yeah, now we're going to crawl over here, and now we're going to make it to the other side of this hallway. And as we crawl along, we can actually see that we have this tease of this giant Sphinx room, which is pretty awesome. I mean, it's not a Tomb Raider game without a huge scale area. I mean, for Tomb Raider 1, we have Sanctuary of the Scion. For Tomb Raider 2, we have, I guess you could say, Floating Islands, maybe?
Uh-huh.
I would say Floating Islands and maybe the Maria Doria levels to some extent, but I don't know. And yeah, Tomb Raider 3 has, well, this is one of them, but you also have, Crash Side, Madubu Gorge, not Lutz Gate, Thames Wharf, and then some future levels that we will see later on in our adventure. Okay, so yeah, I went to the end to get some shotgun shells, and right up here, we want to come back to this point so we can pull up and also claim a small med pack. And now I'm going to take my grenade launcher, because now we're going to fight some security guards. And I have 2 grenades. Wow, look at that. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is, yeah, this guy is usually on this side right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop and blow him up very efficiently. That's very nice. And as you drop down here, you're going to see this guy is ready to rumble. And this button is going to open this door. And yeah, I'm just going to blow him really quickly. And there you go. I'm out of grenade ammo. That's awesome. Alright, now, if you continue down that pathway, you're going to find a dead end. However, if you move this block to the tile that is behind me, which is this grayed out tile, something wonderful is going to happen. Well, not wonderful, but something is going to happen. You're basically going to move a pillar that is going to be blocking away. That is going to be blocking a room. And yeah, basically, we just go to the right. And yeah, basically, this pillar right here is the one that we moved. And now we got this room. And this room, we have a lot of things to do. Now, first off, we want to go to the other side to claim a small med pack. And then what you want to do is you want to climb this stone structure. And we want to go over here. And in this room, we have the same movable block puzzle we did last time. We want to put this block over this place, over on this tile right here. And what this is going to do is going to do two things. One is going to, I want to say it's going to, well, first off, it's going to move the pillar back to its original place. But also, if my memory serves me right, it's also going to shut a trapdoor, which is going to complete a monkey bar pathway. So let's see if I'm actually right on this one. Yes, it did. So yeah, it actually shut down that one. So you can actually now jump and grab this monkey bar and actually go into these areas. Now the first place I'm going to go is over here to the left to claim this safe crystal. And what I'm going to show you is also a bit of a shortcut you can take if you don't want to, if you want to skip this room quickly. What you want to do is you want to stand on this platform right here. And then what you want to do is you want to do a running jump and then just grab the ledge right here. And yeah, as you can see, you can actually grab this ledge and pull up. And you'll basically skip the monkey bar portion. Now, by pulling this lever, you're actually going to open the door to get out of this place. And yeah, basically, we have to go back. And basically, we have to get to the top of the room. However, there's no easy way of doing it. However, there is a lever right over here to the left of this hallway. Or there's actually a lever up here, which we can get by doing some hops. And basically, yeah, the lever is right here. And I actually really like how these levers look. And basically, what this lever is going to do is going to shut down a door, but it's also going to allow us to climb this wall. So yeah, now we can actually use the door and actually climb this ladder right here. So that's awesome. So yeah, now let's move on to the left. And now we have to make it to the other side of this area from the top. And you want to be careful because if you didn't close the trapdoor, yeah, you're actually going to fall down there and you're actually going to kill yourself. But since I closed the trapdoor, or since I completed the monkey bar, that trapdoor is shut, meaning that I will be safe if I drop down. So right over there, we got some flares or shotgun shells. I completely blanked out. And right here, we got this very annoying jump because yeah, similar to the secret in Madubu Gorge. Yeah, we have to jump from a tile long slope, and I am very bad at the timing with these ones. So yeah, I'm gonna save my game because yeah, I have to do this jump, which is very scary, and I managed to do it. Very nice. Okay, so right over here, as you slide down and jump over to this ledge, if you can see up here, this right here is the embalming fluid that we need for those damned guys. However, if you decide to skip it, what you can do is you can actually go down here. And basically, if you go down here, we can actually get a rocket. However, this will also be a shortcut to the end of the level. Well, not to the end of the level, but you're actually going to skip a major portion of this level, which, surprising nobody, you'll basically skip a couple of secrets. I believe you'll actually wait. Are you gonna miss? You will miss 2 secrets. So yeah, if you take down this pathway, you're gonna miss 2 secrets. But yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to go over here in this dark as hell tunnel. Have your head stuck on the floor. And yeah, basically we're gonna be coming out of this area, which has 2 harpoon pickups. But yeah, basically like I said, this is basically a shortcut, which means that yeah, if you take it, you're gonna miss 2 secrets, which we don't want that because we want to get all the secrets and all the items and all the kills and yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna reload the game and I will see you guys back at the spot. Okay guys, I am back at the spot. I reloaded the game and yeah, let's go ahead and claim the embalming fluid. So let's drop down the breakaway tile, hop immediately and grab the ledge. And here we have the embalming fluid. And also I love how we get some like green steam coming out of those sarcophagi, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. All right, right here we got some Uzi clips, and right here we got a very dangerous part because now we gotta fight some security guys, and these guys can pop some shots on you very quickly. So what I'm gonna do for this first guy, I'm gonna get my Uzis, and I'm gonna kill this guy immediately. Oh, he got me twice. Nah, that's okay. All right, and now I'm gonna get my Desert Eagle. And now we have to kill another guy. And this guy can be very annoying because as soon as you activate him, so to speak, yeah, he's gonna start shooting at you. And yeah, you basically have to be quick. But basically what you want to do is you want to crawl over here. And then we want to get up to this spot. I'm gonna drop my flare. And then as soon as we get on the tile in front of me, we're gonna activate the guy which is over there. And yeah, basically, we're gonna try to get out of the crawl space, pop 2 shots, and that's the end of that guy. I could have used the rocket launcher, but it takes longer to prepare the rocket launcher than to pull up your weapon, which is just like this. Yeah, it takes like a second. And speaking of rockets, here we got a rocket. That's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, by pushing this button, we can actually open a sort of return path. Which honestly, I don't understand why that's a thing, but whatever. Okay, so let's go down this point. And right over here, above me, we have a monkey bar. And we want to take this all the way to the end so we can actually claim that save crystal. Now, you do want to remember where you get that camera angle because it's very important because we essentially have to drop down at a specific, when we get to a specific tile. And yeah, as you can see, we grab the monkey bar, no problem. Or we land down with the save crystal, is no problem. I mean, I guess I could just jump down, but yeah, I'm just gonna do this the safe way. Now, to drop down the safe way and not take damage, what you want to do is you want to go to this tile right here. And then you want to hug the wall and be around the middle-ish. And then you just want to drop. And you're going to drop into the top of this Sphinx area, which is pretty awesome. Okay, now, before we continue on, I want to show you something. So, down there, we have a rocket. However, if you decide to go down and get that rocket, you're going to miss a secret. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. Now, coming up here, we have a very difficult jump that if you implement it, you hopefully will make the game not freeze that much. But basically, there's a jump that if you mess this up, or there's a jump that you have to take that will take a lot of damage. And I'm talking like, I want to say it will put you around the red part of your health. And yeah, we want to try to avoid that. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a very easy and safe way to actually do a jump and actually take like minimal damage possible. So what you want to do is you want to stand on the left side of this tile and then you want to do a hop back. And then what you want to do is you want to take a side step to the right and then you want to aim for this ledge right here. And then once you get to this position, you want to do a jump and turn. And as you can see, we landed on the slope, but as you can see, we took like no damage, which is awesome because we want to keep as much life as we can because yeah, we're coming. The hard part is coming up, guys. The hard part is coming. And now we have to get into safer ground. So what I'm going to do is as soon as I pull up, I'm going to jump, turn, and then I'm going to veer to the left. So I'm going to pull up, I'm holding jump and circle, and then I'm going to hold to the left. And we're actually going to land on this pillar right here. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make a jump for this small med pack. But yeah, basically you're supposed to do a jump for this platform right here, which is going to take which if you do, you're going to take a massive amount of damage, which is no bueno. All right, and yeah, I did a half tile jump so I cannot overshoot that pillar. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a running jump to this platform or the slope right here, and this will actually give us access to the third secret of the level. Yes, to the third secret of the level. And this secret has 2 rockets and a safe crystal, which is awesome. Alright, so now let's go and get down here. Now, the safest way to get down is you want to aim for the top side of the Sphinx's shoulder, and then you just want to slide off. And there we go. Very easy, no problem. And yeah, basically, yeah, I don't know what it is with Tomb Raider and Sphinxes because yeah, spoilers, we're gonna see a lot of Sphinxes in the next game. Well, it makes sense considering that the next game takes place in Egypt pretty much 95% of the time. Now, I don't know when, but as we go through like the paw of that Sphinx, we actually spawn a guy, but I don't know if he spawned or not. Oh yeah, there he is. So yeah, let's make him perish. And you know what? Let's give the shotgun some love. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run across to spawn a guy. And yeah, basically I'm going to kill him with a shotgun. And there he went. And this guy drops a small med pack. So let's pick it up. And right over here, we got some shotgun shells. And yeah, now we go into the next area, which is where he came from, which is, I want to say, the entrance to the museum, or at the very least, the Egypt section of the museum. I don't know. But yeah, basically, you want to get near the door, you want to hop, and you want to go up in this ledge. Now, behind me, there is a crawl space. And this crawl space will unfortunately kill the music because this will give us access to the 4th secret of the level, which has a large med pack and maybe something underneath, but I don't know because I cannot tell. Oh, hey, a rocket. Yeah, look at that. I guess it's the large med pack and the rocket, so there you go. Alright, so now that we're done with that, let's go back up, have a flare in my hand, and here we have a movable block, and this block we want to pull it out of the way first, because there's actually another movable block behind this block that we need to get out of the way. And yeah, basically once we move this block, we can actually use this block as a ladder, and we can just go all the way to the top. And then once we get to this part right here, we want to go to the right. Also, my shoulders are hurting. Like, holy crap. Well, not my shoulders, my elbows. Maybe I should have my controller underneath my table. I don't know. Alright, so now let's jump over here. And as we go over here, we have these 2 blocks. Now, this block is the block that we move first. Actually, no, I'm a complete liar. This is the block that we move first. This one right here. And the block behind me is the block that we have to get out of the way so that we can actually get on the other side. So yeah, basically we have to pull this guy twice. So yeah, basically we pull it once, and then we pull it twice. So now we can actually go behind the block. And this next part is actually very weird, because in terms of location wise, this part of the level makes no sense. So I'm gonna explain when we get to it. But yeah, basically we just have to retread our steps, and then we just go behind the movable block. And as you can see right over here, we are back in the Lair of the Damned, which, okay, so according to this level, the National History Museum is next to a hideout of immortal beings, or immortal beings with rotten flesh, that so happens to be underneath an abandoned train station. Like, is that right? Is that what I'm actually understanding right now? So yeah, I don't understand what it is with this game and its locations. Or maybe, maybe the developers never went to London and they decided to just have free liberties. Even though I'm pretty sure Core is a British studio, so there you go. Okay, but yeah, right here, this is where the embalming fluid goes. And yeah, we are essentially done with the first half of the level. So now let's go down here, which is where the leader of the damned went into. And in here, we have a UPV, or as I like to call it, an underwater submarine thingy. And this thing is awesome because it allows you to move faster in the water. However, you may notice the 45 in the bottom corner. And that is because this thing will actually shoot out the harpoons that we've picked up along the game. Which means that, yes, essentially this is the equivalent of our usage for the harpoon gun in the games. Which is not using the harpoon gun at all, which is pretty awesome and pretty funny. And the best thing about all of this is that if we see this gator, however, yeah, this gator is not bothering us. Meaning that, yes, we are completely invincible in this submarine. Now, unfortunately, we're not completely invincible since we will take damage from other means, but we will get into them. We will get into that later. Okay, so as you get into this large area, what you want to do is you want to go into the right, because here we have an opening that gives you an air pocket. And now that we actually have the air pocket, we want to dismount the UPV, and we're going to go on an item hunt. So, yeah, right over here, we got some harpoon ammo and a save crystal. And then we want to go onto this part right here. And I did see the harpoon ammo, but I'll get it on the way back. After getting the large med pack. And I'm probably going to get... Actually, no, I'm going to get some air just in case. I'm going to get some air just in case. And yeah, in case you're wondering, to board this thing, you actually want to face it like this, and then you want to press the action button. And to dismount it, you press the circle button. But you actually want to make sure you have room to actually dismount, otherwise Lara will not get out of the thing. Also, Lara, put out a flare, please. All right. So in this alcove, we have some Uzi clips. And right down here, I always miss these. Actually, no, never mind, they're not here. But right over here, we have a small med pack. And I always miss this med pack. However, right over here, we have a set of harpoon ammo. However, as soon as you pick them up, Nice drift there, by the way. But yeah, as soon as you pick them up, you're actually going to spawn a gator. And yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to gun it all the way back to the UPV so that we can activate our invincibility cheat. And yeah, that's how we do it. Hello, gator. And yeah, basically let's get this guy. And yeah, what I like to do for this, to fire this thing is I like to use Lara's head as a reticle because yeah, there's no auto aim or there's no targeting with this thing. But yeah, basically just shoot him a couple times, and that's it. And yeah, now that he's dead, let's continue on. And yeah, that's actually one big problem I have with the UPV, and that's the fact that if you hit a wall, you're basically gonna get stuck, which is no bueno, since, yeah, we don't want to get stuck. Okay, yes, here are the harpoon guns that I always miss. So yeah, let's get these poon ammos, or these poon drops. And that is everything for this area. So now let's go over on this tunnel, and we are going to get sucked in by a current. And right over here, we are finally back to where we would have emerged if we took the shortcut. So yeah, as you can see right over here we have the 2 harpoon drops. So now the long path and the short path from the embalming fluid now converge. So yeah, for those who decided to use the shortcuts, welcome aboard. And now let's go into this area right here. Now in this room, we have a bit of a tease because behind me is actually the last secret of the level. And wait, did I miss a secret? No, I didn't. Okay, no, never mind. I'm talking out of my ass. Okay, no. So right there we have the final secret of the level, which has a bunch of harpoons, a UPV, and a crystal, which is pretty awesome. Now, and there was also a lever. Now, what that lever did is that it opened a trapdoor right over here. And right here, we have a bit of a tease of what's to come. Because as soon as you pull up here, we're going to see that we have a frog, and also we got a security guy. And basically, what we have to do is we have to play some Lara gear solid, because now we have to do some stealth action. Because if you get spotted, you will miss, they will block the secret with the UPV, and you're not going to be able to get it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game, and yeah, we're going to hope that I don't screw this up. Now that being said, I must give you a warning. Do not save your game after pressing this button, because if you save after pressing this button and you reload the game, you will actually get soft lock, because this button, what's going to do is it's going to open a door underwater. However, for some reason, even after the door's open, there's going to be an invisible wall that is essentially going to impede you from actually continuing on with the stage, meaning that, yeah, you're going to basically be soft locked, and you have to do the entire level again, if that's the case. Okay, so now for this part, as you enter this room, hug the floor, because if you try to get near the surface, these guys will actually see you, and they'll basically lock the secret out of the way. Now, the first place we want to go is down here in this covey, because in this covey area, we have a small med pack. Did I pick it up? No, I did not. But also we have a lever, and this lever is very important right here. But yeah, basically, to get to this point very quickly, as soon as you enter this room, you want to hug the right wall to actually enter this area. Now, if I can get out of here, there we go. You can actually get down. You can actually get out of the water from this point, and nobody will actually see you. So you're actually perfectly safe in this area. So I'm gonna pop another flare because it just ran out, and then I'm gonna go over on this alcove right here, because this is the 5th secret, which contains some MP5 or Desert Eagle clips, and that's pretty much it. All right, so now we have to get to the other side of where we are. So let's hug the floor. Do not go above, otherwise they will see you. And yeah, basically, we want to come to this point right here. And yeah, basically just mosey along, and here we go into this area. Now, as soon as you climb up here, duck. Otherwise, these guys, because if you continue on this pathway, these guys can actually see you. And yeah, basically you want to hold L2 to actually crouch, because that frog and that guard are actually looking into my direction right now. And basically, once we get to this point, we want to just drop down, and yeah, that's actually another thing you want to be careful, because if you hold the if you press L2, you're actually going to pull up in a crouching position. So yeah, you want to be very careful with that. I almost forgot about that. And yeah, basically right here we can drop off, and this is the trapdoor that we opened with the lever that we pulled. And here we have the one of 3 safe crystals that are impossible to avoid, because yeah, as soon as you get near it, you will collect it. So yeah, if you want to do this level without using a med pack or using the healing crystals from the PC version, well, sucks to be you, because you cannot avoid that crystal. I mean, you can avoid it, but you're not going to get the last secret. So there you go. There's the compromise. But yeah, basically I'm going to crouch in this area so that the guards cannot see me. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go up in this area right over here. And then after we get to this point, I'm going to go to the right, because right over here we have some items we can get. So yeah, in this area we have a safe crystal, and we have some flares. And how many flares do I have, by the way? Because I've been using flares a lot. 89. Well, I guess 99, because I think flares give you 10. Or 97. Okay, no. Oh, no, they give you 8 flares. So yeah. So yeah, we are still with a lot of flares. And yeah, basically this level is going to be flare the level. Because yeah, this level is really dark. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Desert Eagle, because now we're going to kill some guys. Now we can actually kill the guys that were causing us, that basically forced us to sneak around. And yeah, basically once you get to this point, we can kill the frog. And once you get to this point, and once you get to this area from this side, even though the frog is in the water, the secret will be open no matter what. So yeah, basically the secret will only be shut if they see you on the sneaking area, or in the sneaking section. So now we can actually come over here and actually claim a bunch of items. Now the guy that we killed over here, he actually drops this key. And this key is very important, because this will allow you to finish the level. And yeah, basically what we're going to do right now, we're going to go on a harpoon pickup craze, because yeah, there are a lot of harpoon drops in this level, or in this area. So first up, we're going to go over here. This is where the frog was, and right next to it there are some harpoon ammo. And down over here we have even more harpoon ammo. And then we want to go up over here, which is to this side right here. And basically I'm going to just back off from here, because we got to drop down a ledge. And I believe this will take us to, I want to say, a large med pack. Or maybe some more harpoon ammo. I did not see what I got, so I'll probably put some text. I'll probably put text to see what I got. Alright, and then we want to go up here. And on the other side of this area, we have some more harpoon ammo. And yeah, if this area looks familiar, that is because this is the area that I told you about when we actually started the level. So yeah, basically, right over there in the distance, that's actually where we got the first secret of the level. So yeah, we went pretty much full circle to some extent. Alright, so now I'm gonna take a dive over here. And then we are going to... yeah, getting out of the water can be kind of annoying. Because you can only do it in specific areas. But I can do it here. Because there's no slope. And yeah, basically we want to come over here. Because over here we can actually get a large med pack. I know there's a large med pack right here. So let's hop over here. Drop down here and claim a large med pack. I didn't show it, but it is actually a large med pack. Alright, and finally, we have some... Oh, whoops. And finally, we have some... harpoon ammo. And this one is set up very cool because it's basically like interception. It's like... Yeah, look at that. So awesome. So awesome looking. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up. And yeah, that's it for all the ammo in this area. Actually, no, not really, because we still have to get the ammo from the secret. So yeah, let's go down here and get the ammunition, which has 4 pickups of harpoon ammo. If I can get it, there we go. And so yeah, we have 4 pickups of harpoon ammo. We have a safe crystal and a large med pack. And a UPV for all of our troubles. So that is sweet.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so now we have... Alright, so now we're moving on to the most infamous part of this level, and that is the underwater maze. Now as we go through here, we're actually going to spawn some frogmen, and these guys can actually do damage to us. However, we have the UPV, and also these guys take like, I want to say 2 harpoons. So yeah, these guys got nerfed like crazy in this game. Alright, so we're just gonna kill this gator very quickly. And okay, as soon as you enter this area, we want to turn to the left because there's a save crystal that I cannot get for some reason. There we go. But yeah, right here we got a save crystal. And basically, from where you enter, you want to go to the top. You want to go to the top right into this opening right here, because this opening has an air pocket. And this air pocket is very important because, yeah, this is basically your... This is going to be the most important spot in this area. Now, I am going to save my game, but before we do that, I am going to get one more item, which is a large med pack, which is directly on the opposite direction of the save crystal, which is right here. Now, in the case that you actually didn't get the UPV from the secret, I forgot where, but I want to say in one of these dead end places, there's actually going to be a UPV for you to use. So yeah, they basically do not lock you from getting the submarine thingy at all, but you're basically going to have to fight a gator and a frog before you actually get it. So I guess that's a compromise right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now we have probably the most infamous section of Tomb Raider 3, which is the underwater section of Lutz Gate. So there are a stupid amount of places you can go, and considering this is a square, there are 16 pathways you can go. Most of them are dead ends. However, a majority of them have doors that are shut. And basically, we have to go from specific direction to a specific direction while opening doors and getting some progression. And yeah, basically, for the first 2 levers, I'm not going to take the submarine thing because it's going to slow me down. And also, I don't want to collide into walls. And also, you can actually make it no problem. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is as soon as we go up here into the open area, we want to go down and to the left. So basically, from where you enter, you want to take a hard right, and then you want to go to the right again so you can actually pull this lever. Now this lever is going to open a door in a green area, and I will give the an advantage to the PC version because in the PC version you can actually tell the colors more easily in this game or in this level. For that, like for example, here we got a red, over there we got green, somewhere we got blue, which is, no, over there we got green. And yeah, it could, yeah, basically you have these colors, but they actually are more noticeable on the PC version, and even to an extent the remastered version. But yeah, basically we want to go, as soon as we pull the lever, we want to go back to the air pocket, and then what you want to do is we want to go to that green area we saw, which is right over here, which is directly above the entrance to this place, to give your opponent reference. So yeah, we just want to go over here, then we want to go down, and yeah, this is the door that we opened. Now in this area, we also have a small med pack, so we want to pick it up very quickly. And this lever is going to open another door, which is on a, I want to say the red area. Because yeah, there's a red area and a purple-ish area. However, yeah, in this game, they're very similar to each other. But yeah, basically, we want to go back to the air pocket, which is right over here. Okay, and before we continue on, I want to verify where this area is. I want to say it's straight ahead. If there's stuff there, okay, yeah, there. Actually, no, I don't think this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. I'm crazy. Okay, so now that we got the objective clear, I'm gonna take the UPV with me, because as soon as we pull the next lever, we're gonna spawn 2 frogs. And yeah, these guys can be a bit of a nuisance to kill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the UPV, and then I'm going to go into this corner so that when I submerge, I actually have an easier time getting out of this place. Because yeah, like I mentioned, if you collide with walls, this thing can be very uncontrollable. It's kind of similar to the kayak to some extent. But yeah, right here we get a save crystal, and here we have the lever. And yeah, basically this lever is going to open the second to last door that we need. And yeah, by opening the door, we will spawn some frogs. And there's going to be a frog directly outside of here. So let's kill him real quick. And the second frog, he's going to come out from where we actually need to go, which is that direction over there. Now, before we continue on, or before we go there, we're going to get a fresh air meter. And then we can now move on to this area. Oh, don't get stuck, Laura. Alright, so now we're going to take a right. And that's it. That is it for the first part of the underwater maze. Now, we have to come back here later, but yeah, this next part, but yeah, that second visit is going to be very easy. And also it can be scary because there is something that a lot of people don't know about. But yeah, basically, let's just go over here. And we can just detach from the thing. And yeah, with that said, we are now onto this new area. With a lot of stuttering for some reason. Okay, so right here we got some fire. However, I don't want to deal with fire, so I'm going to drop down here. And there is a lever somewhere. Oh, I saw it. There you are. So here we got this lever. And this lever is going to turn off those flames. Now, thankfully, they're going to turn off indefinitely, so it's not timed. So we can just take our time in these flame areas. Now, down there's actually a passageway you can take to explore. However, there's nothing down that pathway, so don't even bother going down there. It's basically gonna show you a huge, like, I want to say elevator shaft, and basically that shaft leads to the end of the level. And also, yeah, right over here we have a large med pack and some Uzi clips. Now right here we have a very scary trap because we have these pistons, and if you're not careful, these things can kill you in seconds. And basically, you just have to time yourself. This is basically the same as the clang doors. And, you know, you can actually consider these the clang doors of this game. But yeah, basically just wait for it to pound, and as soon as it goes up, just go. Now, even though it has a circle shadow, the piston will affect the entire tile, because again, this game is grid-based. So even if you're like at the corner and you feel that it's not gonna hit you, it is going to hit you. So you gotta be careful with that. So yeah, just wait for it to start going up, and then just go, and then just pop, go up, and that's it. Very simple, very easy. Also very loud. Alright. And once we get to this point, we want to do a running jump to this monkey bar. And the way to go is to that crawl space that is to my left. However, we want to go over here to claim some items, because I love items. Not to mention that I think one of these items is Desert Eagle Clips. So there you go. And yeah, basically, if you go down that pathway, you can actually go into a sneak peek of things to come. However, yeah, we're going to be there eventually, so there's no point. There's no items, there's no secrets, no enemies, nothing. So, it's just there to waste your time. But yeah, down there in that little alcove, we have some flares and Desert Eagle Clips. So that's awesome. Alright, and now we just go into this crawl space by going to the edge and let go and grab. And that key that we got from that guard, where we got the 2 last secrets, yes, this will actually go in this area. So right here we got a keyhole, and this is where the boiler room key goes. So, oh my god, we're going to the boiler room. We're going to see Freddy Krueger. Where you at, Freddy? Oh, it's just a room with a button. That's awesome. And what this button is going to do is it's going to open the final door in the underwater maze. So now we can actually go and finish this area. Now, by doing this, it also spawned 2 gators. I think it's 2 gators. I'm actually not sure about that. But yeah, basically, I'm going to try to kill them before I finish this level. However, yeah, I'm probably going to backtrack once I kill them. Because, yeah, this next part can be very scary. But, yeah, basically just go all the way down. And then we want to go over here-ish. And, yeah, I'm just going to wait for the gators to come. Even though I don't think they can... I know they can get here. Alright, and then we just... Oh, come on, Gator. Get over here. Alright, so let's just backtrack and get some more... And get a breath air meter. Because, yeah, now we have a big swim to do. And this can be even more... And this can be scary, especially if you don't have the UPV. Or if you decide to not use the UPV. But yeah, basically, wait for the breath. Have the gators still float up. And now let's go down. And yeah, basically, I recommend you go in a circle so that you don't collide with walls. And then when you see this dirt, you want to go into this part. Why are you getting stuck, Laura? Don't do that. Ah, okay. Alright. And as soon as you get into this area, you want to go straight. Because if you decide to go into the air pocket, as you can see right here, yeah, the air pocket does not exist. So yeah, basically, you have to gun it all the way. So yeah, basically, you have to gun it to this area right here. Now, am I going to have enough breath? Well, let's find out. Because yeah, as soon as you get over here, we just want to go to the top. So yeah, that's actually very trollish. The fact that they remove the air meter or the air pocket. And oh my god, I'm going to die. I didn't die. So yeah, basically I wanted to show you that the air pocket is not there anymore. Now, I'm pretty sure that the air pocket is not there if in the PlayStation version. I don't remember if it's there in the PC version or the remastered version, but Yeah, basically, as soon as you go back, as soon as you get back into the into the maze area, just go straight from where you enter. Go straight from where you were, and you'll actually make it no problem. Okay, so right here we got this weird-looking mud, and that's actually quicksand. It's not insta-death lava or something. And also we have these weird, cranky pendulums. And basically, these guys can do a lot of damage. However, there's a very easy way to avoid them. What you want to do, you want to be on the left. And as soon as this guy goes to the other side, you want to jump. And I did it wrong. Okay. We don't want to jump and turn. No, we want to do a standing jump. And then we want to roll and grab. So that we can actually avoid getting hit by this grindy thing. And then we want to tumble. And then we want to do a running jump. And I blame the game stuttering there. Okay, so I have to do this level. I have to do the underwater section again. So yeah, that's gonna. That's not gonna take a while because yeah, it's a very simple thing once you know where to go. But yeah, I'm gonna reload the game, and I will see you guys back at the spot. And damn it, there goes. And damn it, I was hoping to beat this level without dying, but oh well. All right, I'll see you guys back at the spot.
Uh-huh.
Okay, everyone, I am back at the spot. It really didn't. It took me like 5 minutes to actually get back here, and also I missed some harpoon ammo, which were on the other side of the lever that I pulled to put out the fires in the room with the pistons. So, yeah, oops. I wish I could have recorded it, but I completely forgot. But I actually did pause the recording, so my bad. But yeah, basically they're on the other side of the pool. Where you pull the lever. So it's really not that difficult to find. Okay, so let's try this again with less failure this time. So yeah, let's go over here to the middle-ish of the tile. And then let's hop, turn, and not grab the ledge. Okay, I'm gonna grab it just in case. And yeah, basically we want to turn. And then we want to do the exact same thing we did last time. So yeah, basically just jump. And not get hit that time. Okay, never mind. Maybe I was a bit too much. Maybe it was a bit much to the to the right. Okay, so there you go. Well, there you go. I guess the game wanted to keep my health intact because yeah, I do have more health than last time. You know what? Let's use the Uzis because yeah, now we're gonna fight a guy, and this is the last enemy of the level. And yeah, right over here, there's pretty much nothing except that, you know, you basically have this huge elevator shaft. And yeah, basically the way to go is back over here. There is an opening. And yeah, basically we have to do a bunch of jumping, a bunch of maneuvers, and yeah, hopefully not die. So that's gonna be fun. Especially considering that if I die, I have to do the entire part again. That would have been a flare death. Alright. So yeah, now for this part, what you want to do is you want to do a running jump, and then want to grab, let go, and then we want to go up here. So yes, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done with this level. This hour-long recording. Good lord. Alright, I'm going to put another flare. And then I'm going to do a running jump to this platform. And yeah, basically we have to do even more crawling. Actually, I think this is the last crawling we have to do. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so let's just get over here. Then back off. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop over here. Let's go down this crawl space and be disappointed that it's just a flat wall. And let's finally end Lutz Gate. Yes, finally. Oh, but first we have a cutscene, so let's enjoy it.
Ah, Miss Croft. I take it you're ready to sign on.
To what?
Well, my books. You see, with your lifestyle, you'd be the perfect campaign for my products. Just think, you wouldn't be needing those unsightly weapons anymore.
No, but I'll probably have an unsightly face, judging by your past experiments.
My what?
Oh yes, they're all still alive. Very much so, in fact. All I want is the artifact.
Right, in your next life.
We'll see.
So fun fact, Sophia Lee is voiced by Judith Givens, who is actually the same voice actress for Lara in this game. And to make it more funnier, the model they use for Sophia Lee is the exact same model for Lara. The only thing that they changed is that they gave her a different hairstyle and different hair color and the suit. And yeah, it looks like Sophia Lee had the artifact, so that's cool. But there we go, guys. That is it for Lutz Gate. 50 minutes of pure torment. Yeah, I don't understand why people hate this level. This level is really not that... Looking back, this level is really not that difficult. Now, I will say that the most confusing part of this level is definitely the underwater section. But other than that, the rest of the level is really not that bad. The Sphinx area is not bad. The Egyptian section is not bad. The ladder at the beginning is not that bad. Honestly, if I have to summarize this level in one sentence, it's not that bad. I think that people overstate how much they hate this level. And, you know, if you didn't like this level, then I implore you to just give it another go. And maybe if you played it on the PlayStation version, try it on the original PC release with the adjustable gamma. And honestly, that is the best way that I can describe this level, is that I highly recommend you play this level using the adjustable gamma on the PC version. And yeah, other than that, this level, yeah, like I mentioned, it's really not that bad. Like, yeah, looking back, I want to understand why I hated this level, because yeah, to beat a dead horse, this level is really not that bad. Look, now that I replay it, I mean, I basically died because of my own stupidity, but that's pretty much it. But there we go, guys. That is it for Lutz Gate, which means that next time we're moving on to City, which is the final level of the Nevada. Oh, not Nevada. No, it's the final level of the London section. And yeah, it's actually, and yeah, just like the last boss levels. And yeah, this is basically a boss level, which means it's gonna be very short. But yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching this episode of Tomb Raider 3. My name is Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all on the boss fight against Sophia Lee. Take it easy, everyone.